Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing well today. Before we start this video, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow, and it helps millions of English learners who need this message. Thank you. Today, we're going to talk about something that most people never tell you. The real reason why you still can't speak English, even after years of studying. And no, it's not your fault. The truth is uncomfortable, but once you hear it, everything will make sense. Let's begin. Truth number 1, you don't speak enough at all. Let me ask you a simple question. How many minutes did you actually speak English out loud today? Be honest. Not listening, not reading, not watching. Speaking out loud. Most learners say maybe 1 minute. Some say 0. Think about that. You want to become fluent without actually speaking. Imagine trying to learn guitar without touching the guitar. You watch videos, you read tutorials, you study music theory, but you never play. Would you expect to be good? Of course not. It's the same with English. Fluency doesn't come from studying. Fluency comes from speaking every day, out loud, even alone. If you don't use the language, your brain can't build the connections needed for fluency. That's the brutal truth. Truth number 2, you learn English like mathematics. At school, English is treated like a school subject. You memorize rules. You memorize lists. You memorize definitions. But English is not math. It's not history. It's not science. English is a communication skill, a living skill, a social skill. You don't memorize communication. You practice communication. Children learn English without memorizing rules. They listen. They repeat. They make mistakes. They imitate. They speak. And because they use the language, they acquire it naturally. You learned to analyze the language instead of using it. That's why speaking feels difficult. You have the knowledge, but not the skill. Truth number 3, you translate everything in your head. This one is huge, and it silently destroys fluency. Your brain does this. French to English, English to French. All the time. That process is slow, exhausting, heavy, and completely unnatural. It creates hesitation, and hesitation creates fear. You freeze. You lose confidence. You become unsure. But here's the truth. Native speakers don't translate. Fluent learners don't translate. Children don't translate. They think directly in English, not perfectly, but naturally. You need to train your brain to think in simple, easy English phrases, not complex sentences, not long translations, just clear, short ideas. This shift alone can change everything for you. Truth number 4. You're afraid of being wrong. Let's be honest. Most English learners are not blocked by grammar. They are blocked by fear. Fear of making mistakes. Fear of sounding strange. Fear of being judged. Fear of not understanding. Fear of looking stupid. But here is something powerful. Fear is learned. Confidence is trained. You were trained to fear mistakes because school punished them. Red marks, bad grades, embarrassment. But in real life, mistakes are not failure. Mistakes are progress. Mistakes are the only way to improve. Show me one fluent speaker who never made mistakes. Impossible. Every confident speaker was once a scared beginner who decided to speak anyway. You don't need perfection. You need courage. Truth number 5. You study too much, but practice too little. Some learners watch hundreds of videos, read hundreds of pages, listen for hours, but they barely practice. Consuming English is not the same as producing English. Listening helps. Reading helps. Watching helps. But none of them replace speaking. Fluency is a muscle, and if you don't use the muscle, it stays weak. It's like going to the gym. To watch other people exercise, you feel motivated, but nothing changes for you. Stop consuming English passively. Start using English actively. Truth number 6. You don't have a consistent routine. Let's be honest. Most people study English once in a while, when they have time, when they feel motivated. But fluency doesn't come from intensity. Fluency comes from consistency. 5 minutes a day is more powerful than 3 hours once a month. 10 minutes every morning is better than a weekend marathon. Your brain doesn't need more English. It needs frequent English. Small daily habits beat big random efforts. Always. The good news, you can change everything starting today. Here's the best part. Nothing is wrong with you. Nothing is wrong with your brain. Nothing is wrong with your age. You're not bad at English. You were just using the wrong method. If you start speaking more, if you think in English, if you use phrases, If you shadow, if you accept mistakes, if you build a routine, you will improve faster than ever before. Not in years, but in weeks. Because you're finally learning English the natural way, the human way, the real way. Final message and a small request. You haven't failed. You were simply misled. And now, you know the truth. So if this video helped you, please take 1 second to like, share, and subscribe. It helps the channel grow, and it helps millions of learners who feel lost, confused, and discouraged. Your support makes a difference. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next lesson. Until then, keep learning, keep speaking, and never stop growing.